Yeah, so off the grid, this game practically came out of nowhere. I haven't seen any trailers. I didn't see anything on my homepage even remotely, recommending, a YouTuber playing this. Nothing. Um, but I think I found out about it from the guy in our Discord, and
Who?
uh,
Someone
yeah,
offering
so
stuff in
yeah,
this
one of
Discord.
them put the picture in there, and it just looked like a generic, oh, just another generic shooter to me. I didn't pique my interest whatsoever. Uh,
Mm.
but I did, type it into YouTube. First thing that pops up is Ninja and Tim the Tap Man. I'm like, oh
Uh,
god, and then it looks like Ninja has kind of like a sponsorship with them, so I'm like, let me check it out. Uh, this seems to be getting pretty popular, so downloaded the
yeah.
game, opt in. I can't say that the initial like cinematic, like the getting you like introducing you to the story and the environment, I do like it. This is like right down the line of stuff that I enjoy. Dystopian, cyberpunk, Hunger Games s type
Mm-hmm.
world. Uh, one thing that got me really interested was people were actively lining up to get their limbs removed.
I know at one point during the cinematic, there's a I believe it's a young lady laying on the bed. I think it's a little bit towards the end on like a gurney, and she's like, "Whoa, look! I have no arms and I have no legs
Right,
yet."
right. I'm
Like, whoa, what?
like how hyped they are to get into
I
that
think it's
battlefield.
I think it was really interesting. Like the promo for it, I thought was really cool that they cut for like introducing you to like what this is. I thought it was really cool. I think I told you this when I played it. It reminded me of that movie Gamer with Gerard Butler.
Yes,
Like
yeah,
super cool, very different. I will say this, just talking about like gameplay of it. Something I found that was really cool was like I don't know if you experienced this, like when you open up a cache, right, and like let's just say legs came out, and you can pick them up. They
yeah,
actually disconnect the legs, and you watch
yes.
the other legs get put
I
on,
like
or
that.
the arms. I was like, that's a really cool, just subtle
It's
mechanic. I thought that was
exactly
really cool.
instead of just like switching them out and just snapping it off, like you actually see the arm attaching too. Like it's
Right.
that type of thing actually elevates your game so much. I don't think people understand how like it just makes the game so much more. It just makes it better. It just gives it so much more
Yeah.
depth uh, when you do stuff like that. Um,
I do I do like just kind of the concept of it. Yes, it is a battle royale, right? There's a lot of those out there. I feel just me personally, I feel like battle royals are kind of on the back end of things because even Apex is doing something different, right?
yeah,
Um, so just for me, I feel like it's kind of on the tail end, but it's also kind of cool to see this come in where it's not Apex, it's not what's the other one that's out there that I'm totally
Warzone
escaping? Fortnite
or
or Warzone.
Warzone.
Like
Yeah,
Warzone's gritty, yeah, but I feel like there's a little bit more grit to this game a little bit. Like there's a little bit more like dog in it a little bit, just kind of like the way they set it up. I don't know, I think it's
right.
kind of cool.
Well, first it's also third person. Like a lot of our unless you play Fortnite, which I do not. A lot of like these battle
True.
royales will be first person. Um,
It's in PUBG third person though, I think, right?
yeah, they have an option where to do one
Mm,
first person or third person, which is crazy.
mm. I'm
But
interested to see how it goes though. It's interesting. I looked
yeah,
at
I
some of
did.
their like bundles or whatever they called them. I think they were called packs.
Yeah,
Just kind of seeing like the different kit that comes with it. I thought it was pretty cool. Something different.
one thing getting into it, like immediately you get hit with that store. They're trying to because it does have
Of
it
course.
does have a subscription service. I think it's called OTP or something like that.
Yeah, something code
And
named
then
or
I've
like that.
already seen people with ninja skin. I'm like, bro, come on. This is early access. You already have that? Already? Uh,
But it's also the game is going to make or break its spreadsheet off of skins like COD does, right? We
right.
can knock it all we want. The one thing you and I talked about jumping back on Division, just kind of playing around the other day, the first thing that came out of your mouth, there's no drip in this game. Well, you know,
Right.
We can't have them comments and then be on the other side of it saying, damn, we gotta buy skins because, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. They come out with a good skin. Your boy's over there trying to get it.
That's
Me,
true.
I'm
Like
your boy
drip makes
trying to
it.
get it.
Drip will literally make me play for at least. You'll tack in at least 10 more hours on with me. That's an easy. That's an easy win with me if I see a skin that I like. Even better if I have to earn the skin rather than buy it. I'll definitely play a lot longer once I get it.
Yeah, especially if I know, because I know Division does this. I know Apex does it a little bit, like with their and I haven't played Apex in forever. What are their like exotic gear called?
Heirlooms.
Heirlooms.
Yeah.
Like I know that they come around every once in a while where like you can buy one, but I love that exclusivity to like a skin, right? It's like if
Right.
I see somebody out in the world like, ooh, okay, so they had to do 3 raids flawlessly to get that with only
Exactly.
using their fingers as weapons. Like I like that type of stuff. That
Yeah.
that type of grind, like I'm into and I like it, even though at the same time, I will admit I will complain the entire time.
It it also shows like dedication to their character. Like if you see somebody on Ghost of Tsushima have like a certain
Decked
hat,
out.
yeah, or like certain clothing, you know that person is pretty much that's what they play and nothing else. But yeah, getting back to off the grid, starts off like Warzone. You fly into the map, drop in. I
hmm
do like the sound design is really good for my opinion because you drop
hmm
in and you got the jet pack and you like
I like there's no parachute to it. Like we
right, you
just
just
rolling
hit
and
the
going.
ground.
We're on.
And I
On and
also like
popping.
the fact that if you combine, there's legs in the game that allow you to jump really high. And if you
Right?
jump high, you can actually activate your jetpack again. So
Yep.
it's like a really good way of like disengaging from a fight, especially if you were like trying to scout ahead and you gotta break shield, get one person down, and then maybe their team converges on you a little bit too fast. You can jump out, get back to your team, regroup, and go
Man,
try again.
it feels like Battlefield. Oh, sorry. I wasn't trying to make that a correlation there.
Yeah,
Do I like something that I once hated? Interesting.
but yeah,
God, that character bothered me.
it has those elements. I like the guns, I like the grittiness, I like the cyberpunk style. I have close to
I
400
really
hours in
do.
Cyberpunk
That's
2077.
gross. That's
So
gross. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I love I love this genre. Um, but obviously, I'm just gonna say this out loud. They will not get any more time from me whatsoever. Specifically because I don't want to spend my time or my money in a game that has NFTs as a foundation of what they intend to wrap this game around.
Yeah, that sounds a little shaky.
I don't want crypto bro bullcrap in my games at all.
Yeah.
On top of that, like they already have a subscription service in early access. This is not a full game, by the way. It's in its early stages. It hasn't even fully launched. We already got a subscription service and a
I already
battle
bought it.
pass. That is a
Maxed out
joke,
the battle
people.
pass.
He's not.
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
can't do it that early, man. Just
uh,
barely. The game was shaky when I loaded it. You think I'm gonna buy a battle pass already? That's just people that want to be that just want to get so far ahead of it. But you know what? I truly hope. I mean, if you paid for it, hopefully it tracks over. But like how they did the finals, where they gave you so much stuff, and they were like, "Just kidding, just kidding. You're gonna start all the way over."
oh yeah,
Like
well
I
I
think
kind
that
of
would be rough.
yeah, I kind of expected that from the finals because they were just giving things way too easily.
Make you earn that bunny rabbit hat.
Right. But yeah, I just don't like anything dealing with NFTs. Just sounds shady and just it feels like they'll start focusing more on the money aspect of the game rather than trying to, you know, flesh the game
Oh
out
yeah.
more or like add
Well,
more features. And they already have like a marketplace where you can sell like legendary weapons. Like if you unlock one, you can sell it on their marketplace.
but that's also maxing, or that's also leaning into like what Counter Strike does.
Yes,
Where they,
yeah.
which
I'd be
cool.
fine with that. Uh, that
You know,
that's fine with me, but I
I
don't.
also
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead. Finish the thought.
I was just gonna say, when it comes to NFTs, like it just adds like another layer of volatility to it. I feel like
Yeah, it does.
um,
Especially, if the suits are going to get involved and it's just going to start to
right.
be,
And
Robin Hood on there.
specifically, I don't want to give attention to this because I don't want it to show up in my other games. Other companies are watching. If this game
Absolutely.
starts to make a lot of money, based off their NFTs, we're going to start seeing more games like that. So I don't want to give attention to something that I don't want to see within gaming. So that's just how I feel about it. I wish that I could
I think
enjoy.
that is a slippery slope, though.
Yeah, I wish that I could enjoy this product without thinking about that. But no matter what, as soon as I sign in, it's always going to be in the back of my mind. Like that tab will always be open. But it just sucks because
will be.
I could see myself playing this, getting a couple of matches in every night. Just because I thought the experience that I had was fun.
Oh, I definitely will give it the shot because now also I'm not going to make the mistake that we did, or at least I'll take credit for myself that I did with like Apex or not Apex, the finals where we were 50 hours in on a beta. That's by the time the actual game comes out, it's like
We were starving.
okay, so I gotta like this is cool, but like I've already done a lot, so like I already burnt out on the game. I'm 10 hours into the main game, the actual game, and I'm like, okay, well, what now?
That
So I think I really just want to try and slow burn this. The NFT thing, that's a little shaky, but I do want to see what the final product looks like and see how they incorporate everything into it. Because
Yes.
I wonder if the NFT thing is going to be like another part of the game that like you have to buy into. Like if they're going to do that, okay, if it's paywalled, or
Right.
like if you don't really want to be a part of it, you don't have to be. But if it's like open kind of field and everybody's in it, But
But
I did
also,
have fun. I did like it, and I'll try it when it comes out until they make me buy NFTs to play. But whatever.
speaking of paywall, that's another thing you got to watch out for because then are the people that have, people who get like benefits, will it turn out to be pay to win? Because, I don't know, people are just buying like legendary weapons just straight out, then they're going to drop their loadout. It's going to be like 10 times better than you. So you're just going to get wrecked off rip.
Yeah.
So that's just another like layer. That's what I was saying. Like I don't know. I'm interested in seeing how it's implemented. I do know that Dr. Disrespect's dumbass made that game that had NFTs, was built for NFTs or something like that. I don't forget what the name of that. I want to say it's
I
called
didn't even know.
Deadlock. But
I didn't even know that.
might be talking out of my ass. But
I don't
yeah.
follow him that much, to be honest with you. I like his shorts
Deadlock
where he
is
acts a
the.
little wild, but
I
I don't know the
apologize.
game.
Deadlock is not what he was worth. Deadlock is the actual good game that was made.
Wow.
No.
Slander.
Hold on, let me just.
No,
make
that's
sure.
crazy. So while he's doing that, I hope you guys are having a really good day. It's a beautiful Saturday right now.
Completely
Nice
different
weather
game.
out.
I don't know what Dr. Disrespect
And
was
we're
working
back.
on. Either way, it was trash. uh, but yeah, I don't have anything else to say. It sucks because I want to enjoy this game. I just can't.
I hope it's just not monetized out the yin yang, but
It
I'm
will be.
also not just because we're gonna talk about it on here. There's a little bit of a game drought, so I would like to have something else that's a little exciting. So
Yes.
I'll definitely give it a run and see what it's like.
Also, going back to us burning out on the finals, that's another period where we had to come back and reassess like the way that we game, because that just shows like how hard we go on something. That was another.
It's not healthy.
It wasn't healthy, and I don't forget what other game we went so hard. Oh, Remnant. We went so hard on them games, like we
No
literally.
profanity, sir. You went so hard, it was ridiculous. The man had 100 hours into it, and literally it felt like
It
a
ain't
weekend.
just me.
It was ridiculous.
It was you too. You right there next
Because
to
you
me.
were bullying me. Hey, you need to get on here and see this fire tornado. And then I was hooked because I got a weapon that growled and made people bleed for some reason. I don't know. It was
by
weird,
the
but
way,
we put too
people,
many hours in it.
We all
Nah,
bought
don't
this
do
game
that.
on PC, and guess who decided to buy it on a different console and then on console decide to max out another character completely, and
In
they're gonna try to
fairness,
blame
our
me
PC
for
in
his
fairness,
problem, for his addiction.
in fairness, whoa. Okay, since we're just gonna put this out for the world to hear, finally. First off, we didn't max out the PC characters. Nobody wanted to play, and I didn't.
I did max out my character.
No, because we were on our way of working through the levels. So I bought the game on PlayStation because I didn't want to be in the office anymore, and I did disgustingly put another 300 hours in the game.
That had nothing to do with me.
It
That
went
was
all
all
the way to
solo,
Nightmare.
by the way.
I got that blade though.
Oh
Tell you
my
what,
God.
wear that thing with pride.
But yeah, getting back to off the grid.
Let's do it. It's
I'm
gonna be fun.
Hope the best for them, but I don't think a lot of gamers are going to be, and I feel like it's really, really shady for like these top, YouTubers and stuff to not mention that and just go in with these happy-go-lucky like mindset. And, I know y'all are making money, but at the same time, like, where's your integrity? You need to tell your audience, like, hey, be mindful. This game has NFTs. And we know how volatile NFTs are. And a lot of these...
You also have to
Say
realize who's but you also have to realize who's on the back end getting cut in on stuff too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they're feeding this stuff mostly to children, which I also do not like.
And me, I don't like that. I'm a child.
Oh my
I
God.
play games like a child.
Wait. Wait. But yeah, I just don't like it personally. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Did you have anything else?
Nope. I think we covered it all. I'm excited, but I'm skeptical all at the same time.
Absolutely.
We'll have to see what it's like.
Yep. Yeah, let us know in the comments what you think about it. Did you guys get to play? And what do you think of the NFTs? Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure to do that. If you don't remember anything else from this conversation, make sure that's imprinted into your mind.
Yeah. Do it for me. It'd help.
Right.
I got wagers on this type of stuff with my wife, okay? It's fantastic.
Yeah, guys. Well, y'all have a good day.
Bye.
We'll catch you later.